That's fine. I don't need you to post the tweet. Yeah, I know. Stream disconnected. Get off my ass. Okay. Hi. Welcome back. Fuck.
We're still alive, we promise.
I
Not
promise.
dead.
I promise we're still here. Refresh your streams.
I will happily hang around your ass. I'll take a nap on your ass. I don't give a
Happily.
shit.
I'll take a nap on your ass. What a wonderful stream of words that you've just used.
It's true.
Okay, now
You
we're
want me
back
to
up.
lie and say that I wouldn't take a nap on your butt?
I mean, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Apologies, dear viewers, as my system decides that it doesn't want to exist anymore. I open up one tab and it's like, no, I'm done.
That's it. Out.
We're done now.
No longer.
So I think I was getting Lou, Raksha, and I think Dolly also had a 20 or above.
I had a 20.
Perfect. As you guys are walking, you're getting through, as you're walking through, you kind of are going through this kind of tunnel-ish looking area, kind of giving Superman Kryptonite Castle kind of vibes of things like shooting up at each other with crystals. Nerd reference.
I'm so proud of you.
Fortress Assault.
Fortress of Solitude, thank you.
I was proud that she got like that far.
You
True,
should
it's
be,
true.
honestly.
She was right at the right at the finish line. Just
If
bumped her
it's
over.
Marvel, I probably am a lot better at it, or at least in Marvel Cinematic Universe, but like, you get me DC and I'm like, Batman exists.
He does. Another
Kingdom
good
Come is
reference.
good.
Just read All Star Superman. It's the only Superman comic you need to read.
That's okay. Anyway, I love you so much. Anyway, as you guys are walking through, you do hear almost echoing through caverns. It sounds like a cat, like a kitten. It's like,
I don't like that.
I would like to meow at it.
As is your right.
Thank you.
are you out of wild shape now, or are you doing a different
I imagine
one, or-
I imagine that we like has it been longer than 4 hours worth of travel?
Yes. At
Yeah,
this
then
point.
the Raven wild shape would have expired.
Yes. You've got plenty more to use, should you wish to.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna wild shape
Into cat?
into cat.
Russia's not going to do that.
Yeah.
Hobrock's
Um,
not going to either.
Love that. Beautiful.
Yeah. I would like to perceive for other cat.
Perceive.
Or investigate. Or
Perceive.
investigate for other cat.
You may perceive or investigate for other cat.
They are the same thing. 30.
Lovely.
What's up, Blake?
Hey, Blake.
Fucking great. Let me tell you. Listen, Dolly's got great stats. I'm excited to play for your campaign, Cal. It's not the same stats.
It's not the same stats.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not the same.
So yeah, I got a 30.
So as you hear it, and you, with that high of a roll, there is something weird about this cat, which
Ow.
also everything where you guys are at is weird. You know, this is an area that was ravaged by a mysterious magical mist that destroyed and mutated and caused a bunch of weird stuff, and who the fuck knows what all it caused. So you're hearing this cat that's not quite a cat. You
Ow.
know exactly where it is. You can find it probably 25 feet off to one side through, like, if you go underneath, it's almost like little tube bits of the glassness that you can kind of crawl up, over, under, and through, to find a tiny little kitten sort of thing, kind of behind a bit of glass, not quite able to make itself fit through the area that it's trying to get through.
All right. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it by the scruff of its neck. And then
Okay.
retrieve it.
Yeah, for sure. Will you, just for fun, do an attack roll to see if you can, like, get the cat out of where it is?
Oh yeah.
As you know, catching cats is not necessarily the easiest
Yeah.
thing, even for a cat.
22.
Sort of cat? Do you mean? No, I don't. You said what? 22?
Yeah, 22.
Yes, you are able to get this cat, and as you pull the cat out, you notice that it has a couple of extra, like, tail-like limbs that are kind of coming off the back of it, as you are carrying it out.
Hello, I found a broken boy.
You can hear telepathically, because you all now have the Kalishtar ability of being able to speak in each other's heads. So wild shape doesn't really cause any issues with communication.
Oh,
Found a broken child.
let me see that. I'd like to see if I can tell what it is.
Yeah, sure. Nature or no, we'll go nature.
Ooh, 19 on the dice. For
19.
24.
Why do you just
That
fine?
happens.
It's a displacer beast kitten.
Yeah.
Fine.
Can we keep it? Can we keep him?
I'm
I'll
gonna
let you go.
drop to my knees and I'm just gonna very gently go over the little displacer beast to just make sure all joints are fine, like to see if it looks malnourished or if it has fleas. Just give it a once over.
So cute.
Yeah.
It seems to be. You want to roll investigation, medicine, or nature? Up to you.
Um.
Can I assist by
Oh, definitely
keeping
gonna do
the
medicine.
the kitten, like, in check?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can roll that with advantage.
Hell yeah. So that 25.
The kitten appears to be in mostly good condition. It does seem like it is underfed and exhausted, but doesn't seem to have any, like, fleas or any sort of harmful medical issues.
I'm just gonna
looks like.
pull out a little cloth, set it down near the kitten, and just take some of my rations and crumble it up into small pieces for it real quick.
He's disgusting.
You guys want to
I
take
love
a
him.
short break, maybe?
Yeah.
Just play with the cat for a little bit.
Yes!
I'm gonna try and druidcraft some, like, flowers or like a little patch of grass for him to roll around it.
Cat
Okay.
grass.
Just for fun, give me an Arcana check.
Not my strongest, but I'll try. That is a hot 12.
Hot 12. So you
Dyslexic 21, baby.
Dyslexic 21. You
cat
start
guy.
to kind of druidcraft some like little grass for it to, and you see it's starting to try to come up, but it's like the glass can't quite make what grass is. Like, it just doesn't seem to be able to form grass on this surface. So it turns a little bit green and a little bit like it tries to go a little bit softer.
The chia seeds.
Yeah, so it's just kind of weirdly like chia crumbly in that spot.
Is it like moss?
Almost, but like hard.
I still encourage the kitten to go over there and like maybe get himself some scritchies on the hard.
Yeah, it does go over and kind of sniff at it and mess with it a little bit. And as it goes over there, you see it just kind of shifts a little bit, and then it's just a couple of feet away from where it was a little bit, and then it shifts again, and it's kind of right back where it was.
I want to keep it. We have to keep it.
There was no question about that. Yeah.
This is our displacer beast kitten now.
This is our team
I
mascot.
found a broken boy.
I found a broken boy, and we keep him.
We literally take those.
I was gonna say we kept Lou.
Hey, I was a catatonic murder baby once.
I only lick
Were.
myself for fun. All right.
For fun, not function.
That's worse somehow.
Obrock pulls out a box that had tools in his like bag of holding, dumps the tools, and sets the box down.
And the beast is immediately inside the box.
Yes.
And
The
loafs
cloth
up a
that
little
did
bit.
have rations on it, I just put it over the kitten
Yeah.
to cover.
Yeah. Kitten is now
Be
loafed
safe.
inside box.
Nice.
Chia.
Can't believe.
Well,
it
this
took
was better than a
season 2.
funeral.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Suppose we should like keep going so we can get out of here before maybe mom shows up.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
mom's gonna show.
Yep. Well, now the cat is very portable, so.
It's my cat in a box. My cat in a box, babe.
in a box, babe.
Instead of mimics, you trick your players with displacer beasts and boxes.
Yeah.
What if you just give your players a displacer beast and then they put it in a box?
Hey, he got it.
He got
in
it on
the
his
box
own.
himself.
He did. So yeah, you have a little 6-legged, 3-tailed murder baby kitten in a box.
love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's-
You
Can we name him
guys-
Rupert?
What?
Yeah, his name's Rupert.
Okay.
Perfect. I put down Rupert in my notes.
I was like, somebody write that down. I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
What's Rupert doing? So you guys
his
begin
best life.
onward. It is getting toward nightfall at this time. You can attempt to continue forward, knowing that you may risk some exhaustion, or you may find a place to camp. Or if you have
Okay,
another
very much
alternative
like to-
for how you would like to spend your evening.
I would very much like to find a place to camp.
Both
Yeah.
definitely.
I agree with camping.
Someone make perception with advantage.
Do I get double advantage if I already had it at advantage?
No.
No.
That's not how advantage works.
Okay, then we'll take a 27.
Oh, golly gee. I didn't get to roll a
After
third
really
dice and see if it
settling
was
there.
even higher than 27. Yeah, you find this little, like, it's almost like it was made to be like a little cave for about the amount of people that you have. It's just like a little ice outcrop. It looks like ice, but it's glass outcropping that goes out. And you have your own little mini fortress of solitude that y'all can hang out in for the evening.
Hell yeah.
Once we, in the morning, I'll do my chef, my special food, and so everybody gets an extra 1d8 hit points.
Love that. Is there anything that you guys want to do before going to bed?
Should probably set up a watch rotation.
Most definitely. I could take first watch if you want.
I
Sure.
only have to meditate for 4 hours,
Nice.
so I can be on
I
2.
I will make a little collar for Rupert,
Okay.
and I will infuse it so we can locate him.
So cute.
Smart.
I'm so happy.
Smart.
It's so good.
Nice.
Hobrock's trying to find the beauty in this awful place.
Doing so good.
Oh my god.
So we've got Amali taking first watch, probably with Dolly.
Yeah.
Or does Dolly
Raksha
take
will
her
a
rest
watch as
first?
well.
I'll take the meditate first.
Meditate first and let Amali do the first watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So everybody who does... So it's Amali first, then Dolly, then Raksha?
Yes.
Perfect. So in that order, roll me perception checks. I will roll myself things.
Be cooler if you
Nice.
didn't.
Be cooler if I didn't. What if it's a cool thing? You guys just got a displacer beast baby.
I got a 12.
Yeah, exactly. I think
That
we're
right us.
coming out ahead here. We're done now.
You said a 12?
A 12. I'm a little distracted by the displacer beast.
It's very cute.
Yeah, after I'm
In
pretty
its
sure
creepy
everyone
way.
is asleep, Amali's voice shifts just a little bit in a way you've never heard. She's like, "Oh my god, look at you! You're so fucking cute." And I just like somehow produce string that's just like, "Do you fucking like that?"
You fucking like.
Gross! Gross!
You gotta
You
warn
don't know
folks
how
before you
weird
drop
Amali
something like
is.
that.
Gross!
Don't.
I love that we're getting to see more of Amali's weird.
Animals are so much easier to just be yourself around. Oh, look at you go! Look at you go!
A little bye-bye. Look at your little feet.
Every time I hear like a snore or a shift, I just like quiet up. And then I actually look out into the distance like I'm supposed to.
Oh shit! Right? Yeah, I'm on watch.
Your watch passes without great incident. You are very distracted by Rupert, but nothing seems to happen. It seems to just continue to be a glass structure.
So it's Molly and then Dolly and then Raksha,
Yep.
and those
Yes.
are the 3 people up for watch. Okay.
Well,
then-
Hobrock's down to do like I can do last watch since I'm gonna do breakfast and shit.
Lou will take it with Hobrock then.
So Amali on her own, Raksha and Dolly together, Hoperock and Lou together.
Yes. And until such a time as our watch starts, we're spooning for comfort.
No,
For comfort.
Hobrock keeps getting spooned by Lou, and he keeps in his sleep moving over, and Lou in his sleep keeps
He's
following
going
it.
back.
So honestly, by the time
You
you
can
wake
see
us
it
up
in the
for watch,
sand.
we're in the opposite spots to where we
Scoop.
started.
Made a circle around us in your sleep.
Hoperock
That's
wakes
most
up
of what.
and his face is like against the wall. Like the wall is just right there.
I imagine that's what most of Raksha and Dolly's watch is. Just like, oh hey, they're gonna do it again.
Wait for it.
There it is.
And every
It's like
time
watching
it takes stupid like 5 minutes to notice, and as soon as he
Scoots
notices
over.
I'm not like right under him, he's like, "Oh God!" and clicks
Jesus.
to the left a little bit.
It's like the DVD
So
logo
fucking
bouncing
loud.
around the corners.
So
You guys have to
I saw it and it was amazing. Who said I
Every
didn't?
time we
I didn't say
see
that I didn't
Dolly.
see it. I saw it.
Raksha and Dolly, you can either make rolls separately or one of you can roll with advantage.
I got a 32.
I got a 27.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
All right, hold on.
Is that legal?
Is that what is happening?
I already have advantage on my perception checks.
I know.
I rolled 19. I have a plus 13.
I know.
That's math, baby.
Yours is not
Ah,
mine.
baby.
I only got a plus 10.
We out here adding, son.
This is my work time. I actually have to do the math.
Speaking of, we have a math command and I want to use it.
Math.
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 I made it.
M-A-F-F.
Math.
Quick muffs.
Quick maths. And a pop, pop, pop.
Stupid.
Dallas, I'm so
Hello?
glad that that affected you the way that it did.
I missed it completely because I was reading something.
Nothing. Just Cal's reaffirming his status as one of my soulmates. That's cool. No big deal. Keep the stream a moving.
Gotta make that coin.
Both of you can see the way that the weather seems to kind of shift around
Why,
throughout
child?
the night. He's not. He doesn't want anything to do with me right now. He just wants me to know that he doesn't want anything to do with me. Because I went into the office today, so clearly I've betrayed him. I didn't even stay there the whole day. We took a half day in the office and came home over lunch. But it's not enough for my poor
much.
baby.
Too much.
Too much, too
much
far,
gone.
too gone for too long. You guys can see kind of how the mists are shifting around, and in the darker times that you guys are in, it's less of the sepia hue and a little bit more like it's almost greenish. Rather than, so it almost looks like a deep forest green rather than like a navy when you look up toward the night sky. And you guys kind of, as both druids, you guys are like both watching the Hope Rock and Lou scooting Spoon. And also just like looking at this weird place that has natural things that seem so unnatural to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are just like, you can like see the way that like the mists are shifting above you, and you're just like, God, this is weird.
Just don't like it.
None of this is natural. This is weird.
I just don't like it.
I don't like all of it except that. And I point to the kitten. I like that.
Yeah, that I like that. That thing's fine.
Kitten is blepped right now.
Is what?
He's got a little blep going.
Blip.
Just a little bit of tongue sticking out in his sleep.
What a perfect creature.
Why is it green?
I don't know. Because theory stands that water is what reflects the blue. So, the fuck is reflecting up here? Is it the sand?
I don't like sand.
Don't lie to people, Raksha.
I don't know. To see green, is there something yellow? It's usually blue when light reflects. Raksha thinks about going to wake up Hobrock to ask him if there's anything yellow around, but very much does not do that.
He's busy.
Being forcibly
You
snuggled.
think to go do it, and that's when he like scoots again. It's like, oh no.
Spoon, scoot, and boogie.
Raksha
I will
Raksha
let him.
goes to do it, and Lou just grabs his wrist, opens his eyes, and just says, "I've almost got him. Stop."
Don't you fucking dare.
Dad hearing.
Raksha goes back
Raksha
to watch.
sleeps through it.
What does Rasha say?
No, he doesn't say anything. He just goes back to watch. He just goes back and sits down next to Dolly. I didn't wake up Hobrock.
Probably best that you didn't.
Probably.
Maybe we'll ask him when he wakes up.
I mean, I'm next in watch, so.
Yeah.
You can wake him up eventually.
I do wake him up eventually when it's his turn.
You can ask me then.
Ask him about the yellow thing. Ask him if there's yellow stuff.
Hey, Hobrock. First of all, good morning. I'm glad you're taking over watch. Is there any yellow stuff around here?
Hobrock's gonna mutter something about it could be the. Well, first he's gonna ask why.
The sky usually blue, right? It was green. You know anything about that?
It could. Hobrock's gonna explain that it could be the reflection of the glass mountain reflecting back into the sky, or it could be the way that the sand is reflecting through the mountain or against the mountain.
Raksha nods furiously, gives him a hug, and says, "You're so smart," and goes to bed.
Hobrock looks at you falling asleep instantly and just says, "What a good kid."
What a good boy.
My favorite son.
What a good kid. My favorite
kid.
Stupid has one oily tear fall out.
Stupid nose.
So since I don't need any other rest and we've moved on to the next watch, I wouldn't want to go crazy far, but I would want to go on like just some sort of perimeter walk.
Okay. About how far do you think that you would go out? Like, what's your max distance, probably?
Hobrock, once you like say that you're gonna like do perimeter, Hobrock's gonna pull out another like a bracelet like that has a little tracker on it, just like the collar, and just give you that. So in case you get too far, we can find you and shit. So I'm not taking no chances with these scary face mists.
If you get in trouble, crow like a rooster.
I always do.
And she's walking out. That's not the first time they've said that to each other.
Won't be the last.
That is that is a code left over from hell.
This is the easiest conversation in the history of the world to imagine. What if you get in trouble? I don't know. Crow like a rooster?
Okay, I can do that. And then after the first one, it was like, yeah, I always do.
I always do. Yeah.
The first
Standard
time
procedure,
it was like,
idiot.
okay.
You have to do something that won't draw attention to you. Crow like a rooster.
Crow like a rooster, that won't draw attention.
Not at all.
Nobody pays attention to roosters.
No, sir.
Go ahead and you can do investigation or perception, Dolly. And then Lou and Hobrock, you may roll investigation, one of you with advantage or both of you separately.
What's your modifier on investigation? Oh, wait, we don't do that here. You can look. You do it. I believe in you. Advantage for you.
I got an 11 twice, but that's okay because that's a 21. So
Okay.
Sada.
You largely your watch goes without incident. Dolly, what did you roll?
25.
25. So you and Hobrock both notice as you guys are looking up at the sky. You're looking around the mountain area. There does not seem to be a lot of stuff here. Like it's that weird lack of life. where it's like it's so confusing to see. Like there's just like the fact that there was even one little fey creature here was like really weird, because there's no bugs, there's no grass, there's no plants. It's just glass. It's a little bit dead. As you guys are looking around, looking up at the sky, noticing the swirls of green, you do also notice a rather large bird-like creature. Dolly, because you rolled so much higher, you do notice that this bird-like creature, it looks kind of like a vulture, but it seems to be mutated in some way. There are two heads. I'll just be for real with you. There's two heads. You see a two-headed vulture. Yeah.
There's the two-headed vulture?
Yeah.
All right.
There's a two-headed vulture. It's just flying above. It doesn't seem like it's caught you guys at all.
Okay.
You guys are pretty well hidden, and you're not dying, so it's not really looking for you.
Yeah.
Living creatures is probably a little bit too much for it to try to put the effort into right now, but...
Does it look like it's circling anything?
Or
just hanging?
It looks like it's kind of going from one place to another. Like, maybe it found something before and is returning to a home spot, or something. It just looks like it's traveling, not necessarily circling. Also, a vulture just makes me think of a vulture that looks like a vulva.
Yep, the moment you said that.
And now, a vagina vulture is a thing that's in my head now.
See, in my head, it's like a synonym for poonhound. Is a vulture.
He's a vulture. Yeah. Absolutely canon. Absolutely canon.
Never hated anything more.
I'm making eggs. Is what Hobrock's making for.
I was just say, if Lou's got the watch, that's gonna be everyone's waking up. He's making his grandpa's famous coffee.
Cool. You're making coffee. I'm making eggs with a super pungent goat cheese.
I respect that.
Ollie.
Said what?
Said I'll eat.
I'll eat. I thought you said a Molly, and I was like,
yeah, I was like, what?
Molly.
No,
what's
Raksha,
up?
No, Raksha's he wakes up as soon as he smells the goat cheese.
Yeah, as Hobrock does it like 10 minutes before he has to wake you guys up anyway. So like he assumes that like you especially will get up for the food. Molly might.
I sleep right up to the point that I have to wake up.
Yeah.
Ever efficient.
Your inner circadian rhythm is so finely tuned.
I've had to get up for like whatever the forge equivalent of masses are.
Yeah.
Midnight, early
Well,
stuff,
you gotta go make
late
sure all the
stuff.
forges are lit.
Yes!
You gotta get everything started in the mornings, and you
have
gotta
many
shut everything down at night.
responsibilities.
Very important.
So I'm very good at sleeping up until the last possible moment because...
The baby.
Fuck.
He's a baby.
But as soon as I see those eggs and goat cheese, I'm just tucking in.
Oh,
So let me roll a d8. It's gonna be 6 temporary hit points for everybody.
Hell yeah.
Everybody who eats, but I assume that's everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But
Like
Lou
I'm gonna
makes
skip a meal.
Lou makes 2 pots of coffee. One is just regular coffee for boring people, and the other one is his grandpa's secret camping coffee recipe.
Hobrock takes 1 glass of that and then realizes that he can't have another or he will be very drunk.
I'm glad you knew exactly what I was getting at.
Hobrock's like, oh, I wonder what the secret...
Woo, buddy! It's mostly whiskey.
It's mostly whiskey.
The trick is you just heat up the whiskey and add the beans.
Yeah. It's essentially just
like-
a quick liqueur. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
the first thing I smell.
It's a hot toddy with coffee.
Like there's so much other
like
food
Grandpa's
happening. There's a
famous
really
eggnog.
smelly. There's a super smelly
and
goat
ice
cheese
cubes.
going on, and the first thing I smell when I come back, the goddamn whiskey.
It's the goddamn whiskey coffee.
Dude, I actually have coffee Jameson downstairs. That's
It's so good.
It's really good.
Coffee Jameson's good. Orange Jameson's good.
The Fowler's mom makes homemade Kahlua every year with vodka and coffee.
Ooh.
Teresa's a
that live?
fucking gem. Shout out Teresa Fowler. I love you, Mom. It's my homegirl. Anyway. New scenery.
Like you need to explain yourself.
The Fowlers are my brothers, and I have always called her Mom. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's Mama Teresa. Not Mother Teresa.
Teresa?
Mama Teresa. Or Mama T. So yeah, you guys enjoy your breakfast and coffees, and your cat who is your displacer cat who is almost doubled in size overnight.
Oh.
Nice.
We maybe should have trained that during the night.
Hobrock looks at the cat, looks at the eggs, and then adds more eggs in the pot.
Yeah.
Raksha thinks it's for him and then looks at the cat and suddenly is sad.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Hobrock looks at Raksha, gets sad, sighs, grabs
Throws
the
more
rest of the
eggs.
eggs he has for the tricks, throws it in the goddamn pan, and starts angrily cooking the rest of them. Takes out one more large ass chunk of goat cheese, one tear, and then throws the rest of the goat cheese in.
Raksha is no longer sad.
Last couple of days of the trip, we're just going to be eating dried bread.
It was like, should I go kill the vulture so that we can have
We
some
need to
like
go
extra
kill the
provisions?
That is tainted meat if I've ever seen it. There's
It's a
no way
two-headed
that is a
vulture,
good
my
idea.
guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hobrock has purified.
That's been affected by radiation.
Hobrock does have
That's a
purified
uranium
food and
vulture.
drink.
Hobrock 100% has purified food and drink, so like whatever we get, I can make steak.
Excellent.
And shit.
Honestly, I knew that because I have Hobrock's character sheet, so I was like, I'm not gonna bother with the things in the book about like all the weird ways that like it's difficult to you have to have brought all of your food with you, or otherwise you can't eat food here. And I was like, nah, he'll just purify it. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'd
so
be
I
alright.
brought a lot of supplies, but since we now have 2 hungry boys, I'm going to just like purify what we catch or what we get.
Fair enough.
So, but you guys would know that I definitely communicated. So
Wonderful.
Such a good communicator.
no.
No.
All right.
No,
Never mind.
germs.
So previously,
Germs.
Rupert was about the size of maybe like a 9 to 10 week old kitten, and now he looks about teenager cat.
Oh, he's-
I pick him up. Is our boy grown?
That common for displacer beasts?
They are fey creatures, so growth patterns are a little bit wonky for them, because time is a little bit wonky for them.
Hobrock just places a large bowl of eggs in front of it and just adjusts its collar so it's not choking it.
Did anybody
Done.
feed him after midnight?
Displacer
I was
beast
up
is
around
just
then. I didn't see
ripping through them
anybody.
eggs, just having the best time.
Chicken.
Him and Raksha are racing.
Luke's gonna look at him. Savages. Take a sip of the coffee and cough. Oh.
Raksha starts to race the displacer beast, and then I rolled a wisdom save for him. Thank God I rolled a natural 20, because otherwise he was going to try and go bite for bite on
You
eggs
can't.
with the
my God.
displacer beast.
You probably shouldn't do that.
No. Not recommended.
Hobrock would have had to fucking do calm emotions just to get Raksha to stop.
Calm down, dude.
Bro,
You
chill.
gotta chill, my guy.
Bro, you
Was it
gotta
calm
chill.
emotions or was it just Ritalin? We're
Cool
not
guy
sure.
disease.
He's not been diagnosed yet.
Look, I refuse to call Ritalin magic, so it's calm emotions.
All right, fair enough.
That's absolute vibes. So
Christ.
you
Good
guys
God,
enjoy your
y'all.
breakfast and you start heading off again. Hobrock, if you want to go ahead and roll your roll with advantage to keep you guys on track.
I just got a nat 20.
Perfect.
Woo!
You guys are doing so
Woo!
good.
I can roll again, but I don't think it matters.
Well, you remember that time you got a natural 21?
Oh!
Wait, what if you get like a second natural 20 though?
I got a 3.
Ah.
So not
Let's go
another
with
natural
the
20, but as Hoperock wakes up, he's had his first night inside of the mists that scared him out of his home. As you're waking up, you're getting everything ready.
Friends and family.
Hoperock has a weird sense of calm this morning. Not weird and like uncomfortable, but he's just like, okay, I made it through the first night. I've got this. We've got this. We can do this. This is fine. You've got this, like, you made it through the first night. The worst part of it, of going in, is over. And you're like, okay, I know where I am. I know how far we walked. This land is a little bit familiar and unfamiliar, but I know generally where these things are. I can do this. And you do. You absolutely, like, you start to lead people with a lot more confidence today.
It starts to be normal Hope Rock and not the like angry motherfucker that was yesterday.
Angry,
That was like, oh,
anxious being.
God.
Angry dad. Puts everyone on edge.
God, don't give me flashbacks to my Monday. Anyway,
Sorry.
it's okay. My dad
I
just
love
has
you.
anger issues. It's fine. He's great
I love
besides
you.
that, but man. Anyway, when you have to gentle parent your parents and then they yell at you because you're gentle parenting them and they think you're being condescending. And I was
Don't
like,
even get me fucking started.
I am being
even get me
condescending. I'm
started.
talking to you like you're a child because
You're
you're
a child.
acting like a child right now.
Yeah.
So
So
One
if you
of us
would
has
like
to
me to
be
stop
the
treating you
adult.
like a child, you can start taking responsibility for your actions.
it's like, yeah, buddy, I'm sorry that the soda got spilled on your plate. Here's some other chips that you can eat. It's the same chips that you had on your plate that are now covered in soda. It's okay.
It's fine.
All good.
Anyway.
Shit happens.
So as you are wandering forward with the confidence of Hobrock in his homeland, who wants to roll our final d6 for the evening?
Me.
Hell yeah.
Five.
Cinco. Love that for us.
Dinko de Drinko.
Do you?
Okay. Oh, I'm so happy about this one. I was hoping someone would get this one.
Okay.
I need
Super
everybody to roll me a d20 and just tell me if you rolled odd or even.
Even.
Okay.
Team even.
Okay.
Odd.
Okay.
Odd.
Even.
There's also a prime number if that helps.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
So everyone who rolled even,
Yeah.
you are infected by an enlarged spell. So half your party, as you're walking forward, every step you take, suddenly it's a little bit heavier and a little bit bigger. And at the same time, the other two of you who rolled odd are getting smaller.
Oh,
And you guys are under the effects of a reduced spell.
Hobrock.
I like how the two shorter members of the party got smaller.
Even smaller.
Hobrock.
It's just fucking
will-
rude.
Hobrock will reach down and cast
Huge hand.
and cast enlarge on fuck. One of you.
Cast it on someone else. I'm casting display spell or display.
Dispel magic.
Okay, cool.
Fucking
So I cast
display.
enlarge on Raksha, so he's gonna be normal size.
Now he is normal sized while you are still big.
So
Nice
wild
adventuring,
shape.
friends.
I'm gonna cast enlarge on Raksha and then smile and still say, "Hey, little guy."
Hello, guy.
Raksha is just gonna go.
Uppies.
I do.
Uppies, please.
I absolutely do.
I sit proudly on Hobrock's shoulder.
As soon as Lou realizes that he's getting bigger and other people are getting smaller, he's gonna like look around at everybody else, try and be subtle, pivot his hips to the side away from everybody else, put his thumb into his waistband, look down, and sigh in relief.
We'll never not
Hobrock.
be 12 years old.
Hobrock is fighting every urge in his body to not cast reduce.
Look, Lou didn't say anything, but you
Wait.
do see a pretty self-satisfied grin on his face.
You're lucky. You're lucky that I have trauma in this area, or there was a reduce spell coming for your cock, my friend.
I mean, if you want to bring the ruckus, I have counterspell.
The ruckus.
And the ruckus
And-
and ruckus are comfortable
And
now.
the lucky feat, which means I roll 4d20s if I want to be petty.
All right, that's it. I'm putting another tooth in. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
guys, I was so disappointed. I was almost certain that I had lost my note, and it's still here.
Yay!
great.
I had so many good quotes on there. I would have lost ask less questions, fight more trees.
Fight more trees.
Is that a hand raise, Sarah?
Yes, it is.
Yes, darling. Continue.
Would this affect wild shape?
That is an excellent question.
Yeah, fine. I'll take your cookies.
Talking to me.
No, the
No,
girl
Make
I'm
you
snack.
chocolate
talking,
chip.
Sorry, I was talking to the website that I was checking.
Would you like sugar cookie?
I love the Cal. Great job. Great prop play.
So
Honestly, Carrot Top could kill himself if you're doing shit like that.
yes, because your person is under the effect of the enlarged spell and the wild shape does not end any spell effects on you,
Mm-hmm.
you would be a big version of whatever you turn into.
Okay.
Or bigger version of whatever you turn into. So please,
Question.
God, don't go gargantuan.
I actually have a question as well.
I love this.
Can I cast enlarge on myself after already being enlarged?
Make an Arcana check.
Thank you.
It's a dire wolf.
You are a ginormous dire. It is Lou is the scrawny, lanky, tallest boy who is now the tallest boy. Literally
That is
giant
correct.
sized. With
Big
his
fucking tree.
big ass wolf friend and his other big ass orc
A
friend.
redwood.
26 on Arcana.
You probably could cast it on yourself again. Clifford the big ass dire wolf, exactly. So you could.
I'm not
cast
gonna do it immediately.
No. I'm just gonna. I'm trying to I can see it in my head. You are pretty sure you could cast enlarge on yourself again while under this effect, and you would get bigger. You have a feeling it would probably have an effect on your physical form's ability to revert back.
You stretch too big, can't go back.
Yeah. You got this little, not quite Ant-Man things, but pretty close to Ant-Man rules where, like, you get too big is probably not good because your body's not meant to
you ever
do
thought
that.
about like
He just has
if you made a mouse giant, it would have like damaging ramifications. The mouse would not survive. Same thing if you made an elephant.
We're
like
a cube law.
Yes.
It would.
yes,
It does not survive.
but they're not magic orcs. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm
Which
just
is
saying,
why
all right.
You
Which
do
is
have
why
teeth.
the enlarge reduce spell
You have your
works,
teeth.
but doesn't probably if you try to double up on the effects. Everyone can also make an insight check for me.
6.
Love that.
26.
3.
26.
Dirty 20.
22, Cal?
No,
Just
this
two?
is just me being me being excited because that was a 30 on a nat 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I got. It's gonna be a 22 for me.
And sorry, Dallas, what did
Checking
Lou roll?
Fuck out of this place.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So it makes sense that the people who rolled the highest here are the ones who have done the most magical effects or attempted the most magical effects in this area. Magic is working differently here. It's not a consistent rule. It's not the same thing is going to go wrong, but it does. Your magic feels unpredictable where you're at. And you have a feeling that no matter where you are within these mists, it is potential for your magic to have unintended consequences.
Gross.
Also, Raksha, on that nat 20, you realize that you can no longer cast your thorn whip cantrip.
I like that one.
So sorry.
You guys see Raksha trying to like throw out a thorn whip, and he's just like Tobey Maguire in the first Spider-Man trying to get his webs to come out.
Up and away, web.
The fuck is
Speaking
wrong
of,
with
did
your
y'all
hand?
see that they
He's
put the
just-
Sam Raimi Spider-Mans on Hulu?
Did they?
Ooh.
Did.
And
Watch.
the Andrew Garfield ones are on Netflix.
Are
I
they on
liked 'em.
Netflix?
I
I do
liked them.
believe so.
And
I like the
the
first
Tom
Amazing
Holland ones
Spider-Man.
are on Disney Plus, so we've got them on all the platforms somewhere.
Raksha looks
Got
at
all
you,
your
darling.
Spidey needs covered.
Got all your Spidey needs covered. Also, I did also enjoy the Andrew Garfield ones. I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He
First
did a good job.
They had their problems, but I didn't hate them. I don't
mean,
understand
they're
why
right.
everybody.
Listen, so did
He
the
did-
Tobey Maguire ones.
He did
Yeah,
the best
exactly.
he
Ones were
could. He
great.
did the best he could with not great writing. They're not written super fantastically, but the characters did their best.
Yeah,
Emma did great, so can't be mad at that.
yeah.
Raksha's gonna look at Dolly and be like, I can't cast my thorn whip. I'm trying. I'm doing the same thing I always do.
Do it again. No, try it. Try with a different flick.
Swish and flick.
Woogity, woogity, woogity.
Are your fingers broken?
Whoosh, whoosh.
You tried tightening your wrist more
Oh.
instead of.
No,
Follow
you
through.
gotta
Follow through.
spin into it. You gotta get a little twist. You gotta flip it.
What
What?
did you do?
There's no whip. Where's my whip?
Where's my thwip?
They're
Where's my
supposed to
thwip?
thwip and
They're supposed to be a
stick to-
deafening whip.
Thwip. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you guys so much. Ugh. So yeah, you guys are
That's
continuing
fucking
on.
weird.
I don't like that at all. Can
I
I
like that it's
spec to a
stealing
fighter real quick?
cantrips.
Can I spec to a fighter?
I would like to be melee now, please.
Just
I would
till
like
we're
to
done.
give up all of my magic things and just be ordinary now.
Yes, desire beefcake. Thank you.
I'm
you.
holding my mace so tight, even though it doesn't do much damage because I'm not good at it.
I thought we would have more time to practice with it to get like the right measurements and everything.
Oh no, the measurements are perfect. I'm just not good at it.
And with that, we're
Just
gonna close
mad.
today's session.
My man's got that key self-awareness.
With the it's the next morning. You guys are taking off, and you're realizing some of the changes that I've experienced, and some of you are really big, and one of you is really small.
Not me.
Oh, by the way, Molly, real quick, can you roll me a D100?
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm just
Yeah.
So sorry. I forgot to do that since you did dispel.
was hoping you would forget about it. But that's
Oh, cute, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, it was cute.
it was cute. It's a 16.
A 16. KKK. What languages does Amali speak?
No.
Don't take her knowledge.
Not like this.
Just listen.
Not like this.
Just answer my question.
Answer the goddamn question.
I know Dwarvish and I know Common.
My god, please forget common.
Which is very different from
Please forget common.
other characters that I play that know most languages.
Oh, please forget common.
You, after you've dispelled the reduce effect on you and you are back to your normal Amali size, you are walking next to the displacer beast, and you feel a weird kinship with them. Like maybe you could start speaking their language. And you can add, what's the word that I'm looking for? What's the Fey language?
Sylvan?
Sylvan. You can now speak Sylvan.
Yeah! I was better than I thought it was going to be.
That's what you get.
You
Wild
start
magic.
speaking. You start speaking Sylvan, and immediately Raksha turns and looks at you like confused.
No, the worst part is I'm speaking Sylvan, but in that weird voice that I made when I thought
In the
everybody
weird
else was
baby
asleep.
voice.
Just like, hey, little
Hate it.
punk.
Hate it.
What's up with you?
That's why Raksha looks at you, because I also speak Sylvan.
I'm looking at the cat. I don't notice that you're confused just yet.
Look, this is between me and the cat.
Cat.
Mind
I
your business.
hear
Unless you
baby
point it
talk
out
Mind
to
your
me, I won't
business.
notice.
Mind your business, David.
So we will be exploring some more of the Mournlands next week on Wednesday. We hope you guys do tune in. Please check out our sponsors. Join us on our Discord. Just in case, and socials, and all the fun things. So thank you so much for joining us. We love you, and there's not a good goddamn thing you can do about it. And we should see you hopefully Monday for the almost closingness of Corvus.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway,
Penultimate?
not quite
Sounds good.
penultimate, but close. And
got, like,
anyway, love you.
three-ish.
Bye.